Okay, y'all, so this is the end of the video. Well after I recorded, but I'll be forgetting to say this in the beginning. But you know what? I said fuck it, I'm just gonna go ahead and re-record. But I genuinely appreciate everyone, like all of the feedback that I've been getting on these readings. Literally the only reason why I don't respond is because I don't be knowing what to say. Like I feel like the energy is so genuine that I don't want to force it. I don't want to force a response or anything. But I really do appreciate every last one of y'all's comments, and I send all of y'all good energy as I'm reading them, like for sure. But yes, I just want to let that be known. Like I appreciate every last one of you. So yes, let's get into this reading. Hi y'all, it's She Stubbies, aka Sophia Mari. Shout out to all the homies, Infinite Currency or a gang. We in this whole creating our heaven on earth, period. So this is our quick clarity reading for whoever needs it. So if you're watching this, of course, this could resonate with you, but it doesn't necessarily have to. This could apply to someone that you're watching this with, or someone who's in the room with you while you're watching this, just so happen to, or someone that you might know this could apply to. So feel free to share this. Feel free to share this video with someone if you recognize that their situation is relevant to this, or if you recognize that this resonates with someone's situation that you know. But shoot, also, they don't even have to watch it for real, because the air is going to travel regardless. The information will be received regardless. It's just, I just have to show up. So let's get right into it. So I wanted something, give us some clarity on the situation that the people need to know. Clarity on the situation someone is going through, or whoever needs it. Alright, so somebody is spending a whole lot of time figuring out how they feel about a situation. But spending a lot of time figuring out how to change how they feel about a situation. This is like this is like meditating, really listening to your feelings, really learning about yourself, really spending a lot of time in solitude, even spending a lot of time just like doing things behind closed doors, a lot of self-healing type of energies. And also slowing down. Someone has decided to really slow down so that you can expand. I really feel like this is about expanding your inner world. Like really taking the time to listen to yourself so that you can really see what's going on within you, what's going on inside of you, for the sake of you gaining wisdom on making a certain move. In regards to where you stand within your environment. This is actually kind of giving like where you stand within the people that you call your friends, or maybe even some individuals that you are working with. Like for some of you, it's for like people that you call your friends. For others of you, these are people that you are working with. And for others of you, these are like just like your environment, like your neighborhood. It's like figuring out if it's the right move to, if it's the right time or the right move to move. You know what I mean? Like if it's the right I'm trying to think of a different word, because they're the same words. But if it's the right move for you to move, or if you should just like stay put. It's like you're really spending a lot of, like, it's like this is like giving, like you have retreated yourself, like decided to take a step back, not really show so much of yourself for the sake of you just slowing down, seeing what actually is happening from a broader perspective. 9 of diamonds. Let's see, 9, 10, 11. So this is about how you, this has to do with like the public. That's what the first thing I heard was like, yeah, the public, how you conduct yourself. So you could be like, this is like You're going through a period of really polishing up. And you know what? I was going to say this in the beginning here, but um, this is like going where you are celebrated and not tolerated. That's for some of you. Some of you are in this space of like really realizing that you need to be with individuals that celebrate you, not people that merely tolerate you. And it's like you're starting to see that you're basically alone, even if you are working. For some of you, like, you are basically on your own kind of when it comes to, like, even if you have work partners or business partners, or even if you have friends, it's like you're realizing that these people only tolerate you because they don't see you. They don't see you as an individual. They only see you how they only see you how they want to see you. They want to put you in a certain box, or not. They see you how they want. Yeah, they see you how they want to see you, but they only want you to. They only see greatness in you, in as far as the box that they put you in. I think that makes sense. But basically, like, if you're not operating in a way that they envision, then it's a problem. So in other words, it's like you can't even be really your true authentic self. It's like you have to hold yourself back. Well, not you have to, but you kind of feel this energy of like these individuals want you to hold back. They expect you to hold back, or they expect you to operate in a way that is not you. And so in essence, it's kind of holding you back from really truly expressing yourself. It's not because you're trying to, or you're trying to put on a face, but at this point, it's like it's talking about like the company that you keep. Like, after, like, you know, birds of a feather flock together. The longer that you stay in a situation with individuals who really truly don't celebrate you as an individual, who choose not to see you as an individual, the longer that you stay in this space, eventually you start to subconsciously conform to this. Because it's almost, after a while, once spirit shows you that the people that you are surrounded by, like, they don't really, it's not even like to make them like the evil, or like a villain, or bad people or anything, but it's just like the energies don't match. But it's like the longer you try to force the issue, there's a conforming that starts to happen subconsciously, to where you start to low-key start to behave in the ways that they wanted you to behave. Because it's almost like once spirit showed you that these individuals don't really accept you as you are, then it's your choice on whether you want to be in your authentic self and move on, or suppress that and keep acting like it's not what it is, which eventually turns into you starting to act like something that you're not. So it's like you're really spending a lot of time slowing down and really listening to yourself, allowing your intuition to guide you, but just like really not moving too fast on it, not being so impulsive, because you're really for one, it's like you're seeing how much you've grown as well, and you're seeing like how broad your gifts are, or how broad for some of you, how broad your gifts are, how far your gifts can take you. For others of you, it's about how broad your vision is, and how wise you actually are, and how much you actually can do for yourself, by yourself, like for real. But yeah, that's for some of you. For others of you, like I said, it's like you're spending a lot of time. Well, I mean, it all really correlates, but it's like just different scenarios. It's like spending a lot of time figuring out how, where you want to go and how you want to move, and taking your time with this. Like I said, not being impulsive with it, but really just like allowing yourself to go with the flow. Allow things to unfold as it may. You know, you have you feel how you feel about it, but the universe has a certain plan for it as well. Because when it comes to the universe, this is about the energies that you have want to say naturally, or originally intended for yourself to experience within this space. But it's like with you being in real time, it can become like a different story. But sometimes you really just have to be like, okay, but why am I experiencing this energy? Why am I in this space? And I feel like that's what this really is. You really get into the nitty gritty of why you are experiencing this space, and then not even really putting too much pressure on the why, but it's like allowing the why to unfold for you. I feel like the number 11 is significant for some of y'all. The number 11 might mean something for you, but I'm not really sure what that is, but I felt the need to say that. Y'all, my bad that this keeps shaking. I got it on this little stand thing, which I'm about to change it, but so to something more sturdy, so it won't be so rocky. Won't be rocking the boat so much. But yeah. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. The whole point of you being in this space is for you to know who it is that you need to interact with. Get some information about. For one, gain some information about the individuals that you are, connecting with. So it's like you're gaining wisdom on the type of being, like I said, going where you're celebrated and not tolerated. It's like you're getting the information. Like you're starting to know the type. It's like, for one, I feel like this is about affirmations. Speaking life into your situation when it comes to your relationships, for one. And then for two, it's for you to know, be able to recognize the individuals that you actually, not only the individuals, but like the spaces that's actually beneficial for you to interact with. Yep, because you pinpointed on something that was hidden from you. But not only did you pinpoint something that was hidden from you, like as far as like realizing like what's really going on when it comes to individuals that you are surrounded with, but also realizing, like, taking a look at yourself, taking a deeper look at yourself. That's where this is coming from. Taking a deeper look at yourself, and like I said, like realizing like what's the original energies that you intended for yourself to experience in this space. Because it's like you was already wondering and asking anyway, like, am I really supposed to be with these people? Am I really supposed to be in this space? Am I really supposed to be growing, working with this individual or with these individuals? I mean, it looked good. It might sound good when I tell people about it, but is it really for me? Does it help me to grow? I feel like you were asking yourself these questions, and then as you asked yourself these questions, it was answered. You hit the jackpot on the truth, on what was hidden, on what is. It's like that 180, the opposite, was behind the situation, the depths of the situation. I want to say the 8th house of the situation. So now you're in this space here of really, like, you got your answer, or you're getting your answer. I don't want to say, some of y'all probably hasn't gotten the answer just yet, but you're coming into this answer, the answer to your questions, like the real answer. I feel like this was more of like an intuitive, a gut feeling, like somebody do something. My bad, y'all, if y'all hear these kids outside. My window is open, but like a gut feeling, like you see something happen. It's like you're in, like, it's like you know how like when a dog is when something happened and a dog is like, huh, and it turns its head. It's kind of like that's what you were doing. Like, wait a minute, like this is weird here. But I feel like you forgot that you had asked yourself these questions. But then like these things started to happen. Some of y'all might have forgotten. Others of you, y'all was on point with it. Some of y'all knew. As soon as y'all hit this jackpot, y'all already knew what was going on. And so now you're in this space but at the same time though, you didn't move too fast. You just saw it for what it is. Like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna let this keep unfolding for itself. Cause I'm not about to shoot myself in the foot. I'm not about to stick my foot in my mouth. But Yeah, so now you're allowing this information to really unfold for you, and it's like in some of the most beautiful ways, like very, very graceful, very harmonious. It's like you're seeing that you're heard. Your questions are being answered. Go where you're accelerated. Well, go where you accelerate, yeah, but go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. That is infinitely the title of this reading. So, yeah, that's the quick clarity reading. I hope this helped give you some clarity on the situation or the energies that you're currently experiencing. I hope it resonated in an uplifting and especially enlightening way. Feel free to let me know how it resonates, but y'all ain't obligated to do nothing. If you'd like to book a personal reading session with me, if you're watching this on Instagram, you just hit the link in my bio and it'll take you directly to the booking links. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll leave my Instagram name in the description box below, or you can just follow the steps at the end of this video if you don't want to go to my Instagram and do all of that extra. You can just follow the steps at the end of this video, and it'll let you know how to book a session with me through the Clearsight Consulting website. So yeah, once again, I hope this resonated in an enlightening way, especially, but also in an uplifting way with that. And yeah, so y'all take care, and I'll talk to y'all later.